No, you should not go on yet another juice cleanse. And in today's video, you will understand exactly how juice cleanses can actually harm your health and what you need to do instead. Ready? Let's get started. Hey, Yulia Talbot here, and together with my husband Paul Talbot, we are certified holistic nutritionists helping you create healthy hormones, healthy gut, and the body and the life of your dreams naturally. Before we get moving with our video today, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to always stay up to date with our latest videos. Now, one of the things that we see among health seekers, alternatively minded people seeking health, those who understood that there is more to their health than what the traditional medical system wants them to believe, and you have to go outside the box, so to speak, to be able to create health holistically, is that they start to fall into so many different traps, and there are so many different myths that can still sabotage your health, even when it comes to restoring your health alternatively. And one of those myths is that you should do a lot of detoxes, you should do a lot of cleanses, that if you're not feeling well, that means you're toxic, that means that you need to detox, that means that you need to go in another juice cleanse. And when it comes to more alternative movements like raw foods or high raw foods lifestyle, or plant foods lifestyle, high carbohydrates cleanses and juice cleanses and fasting and so forth is just a very popular thing. It's a very, very popular thing. It's almost like you have to do it for so often before you get initiated into this lifestyle and before you can consider yourself to be a clean human being. So I have a question for you. Do you believe that you need to do a lot of juicing? And most importantly, has it actually benefited you? Is it something that has really created a big, profound, massive difference, or has it not made any difference to your life whatsoever? Let us know in the comment section. First, yes, a lot of people in our world do need to detox. A lot of people in our world do live in the toxic bodies. They do have toxic livers, and they do have unhealthy gut systems, and they do have compromised body, and they can benefit from cleansing their body, absolutely. And I'm not denying that. It's something that is so important. There's something that can cause so many health challenges, whether it's gut issues or hormonal imbalances. So in terms of keeping your body clean and cleansing and detoxifying, that's a very important part of your restoration. But it should never be taken to an extreme level where every single time something pops up, it's because you're toxic. It's because you have to go yet on another 21-day juice cleanse, and you need to do more fasting, and you haven't fasted enough. And instead of fasting for 30 days, you now need to fast for 45 days. So all these things can become very extreme. Here is one of the main reasons why. In order for your gut to build a healthy gut bacteria and to build a diverse gut bacteria, diversity of bacteria, yes, so we're talking about not just building gut bacteria, but we are talking about building a diverse gut bacteria. You have to have fiber in your diet. You have to be receiving fiber. This is how your gut health is going to be rebuilt. And especially if you're working on cleansing candida, and you've got some other gut imbalances, and you've got other challenges like hormones and autoimmune like Hashimoto's and thyroid and so forth, and hormonal challenges, you have to eat well. Yes, so you have to receive enough fiber in your diet. And while occasional detoxes, occasional fasting might benefit some people, not everyone, it might benefit some people, you should never do it as your regular practice. Every week you go on a one-day juice cleanse. Every day you drink 10 liters of kale. As you juice and you drink 10 liters of kale, and that gives you more nutrients. It's a wrong concept. One of the biggest challenges that people will need to overcome and people will need to master is actually balancing their nutrition, is actually finding that balance between receiving the nutrition that their body needs the quality nutrition that their body needs. So obviously the more raw, the more high carbohydrate, the more fruit you eat, the more fresh green leafy vegetables, the more vegetables you eat in your diet, the healthier your diet is, the better. But at the same time, when you start to remove fiber from your diet, you can start to create compromised nutrition. My husband Paul and I have been on this lifestyle, high raw, very clean, high carbohydrate lifestyle for 12 years. And juicing has never been a big part of our journey. I've restored my candida, I've restored a lot of gut challenges, I've sent my autoimmune into remission, I've addressed a lot of hormonal imbalances and fatigue, a lot of challenges. And I can tell you that when I was doing a lot of fasting, when I believed that you needed to fast and you needed to juice cleanse and you needed to use colonics and you needed to use like all these crazy things that are not sustainable long term, that you should not be doing on a long-term basis, on a regular basis, I felt my worst. I felt weaker than ever. I had less energy. My adrenals were more drained and my body was not thriving. And that is despite doing juice cleanses and fasting and colonics and so forth. And why? Well, because you have to balance your nutrition. You have to start receiving sufficient amounts of fiber for your body to function well, for your gut to rebuild itself. You have to be receiving sufficient amount of calories. If you juice 5 kilos of kale, for example, you will feel full from the volume that you drank, because it's a lot of volume, but calorie-wise, you have not eaten a calorie sufficient meal. You have to receive calories in order for you to have enough energy, in order for your body to convert that into energy. So if you are not supplying carbohydrates and eating your smoothies, actually eating fruits instead of drinking juices, you're drinking smoothies, and not just smoothies. You shouldn't be living on liquids all the time. You are eating food. You are not afraid of food. Yes, you overcame that phobia of food, that, oh my God, it's got to be liquid, it's got to be clean, it's got to be this, and it's got to be colonics, it's going to be another fast. You need to overcome that phobia within you, because it's not going to build the level of health that you are looking to create. If anything, it's going to lead to more weakness, more nutrient deficiencies in the long term, because you are not receiving adequate nutrition. When you're not, your health is going to be compromised as a result of it. You're not going to be feeling better. So here is what I want you to understand. You're allowed to eat. You're allowed to eat food. You can eat food, you can eat calories, you can enjoy your meals, you can enjoy delicious fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds, and you can enjoy delicious whole plant foods, and you can eat without guilt. And you should be eating without guilt. And you should start, instead of relying on all those fake concepts, you should understand, how can I create the best plan for me to take me forward, to take my health forward, to help me address my health challenges? What's going to be that best plan? What's going to be that nutritional lifestyle that's going to help me restore? That's the question you should be asking yourself. And if you are wondering how we are doing it for our clients and how our clients have been able to restore severe gut imbalances and address hormonal challenges and drop up to 20 pounds in 60 days with zero juicing, with no restriction, with no calorie deprivation and no rigid, crazy restrictive diets, register for a free online masterclass at rossomhealthy.com/webinar. Go and grab your spot there. I promise it's going to be life-changing, and see how you can apply this system and see how you can start restoring. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and we're going to link this video to another video where we will show you a day in our life. So see you there.